right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go, because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like when it fits well in my pocket. Watch it now, or watch it later. His name so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff? What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you live, men short. Everybody's getting ready for their Thanksgiving turkey. So there are some people might jump in, some people might not even show up, but it's all good. Danny's working, so stay safe out there, brother, doing what you do. It's greatly appreciated. And saying that, man, hey, it's hump day. We're halfway through the week. It's been a long couple of weeks for me, but like I say, this is therapeutic. Along with the people in the chat whenever they pop in. Always great. Got 3 people watching. Make sure you hit that like and tell me what you like. So yeah, man. So rumors has it that Star Wars, well, we all know Star Wars hasn't been doing well in Disney Plus. Acolyte was a disaster. Ahsoka was underwhelming. And the rumor has it now that now they're saying that it was planned that way, but Ahsoka after season 2 will be no more. But there's other interesting things that I saw in this article, and we're going to dig into it while people start tuning in. So here we go with this article right here from Screen Rant. So what we got here, give me a sec to get this all ready. I'm used to people talking and keeping the crowd going and conversation rolling. So rumors swirl about Ahsoka's cancellation after season 3, but was it ever on the cards at all? Let's see what they say. Rumors swirl that Ahsoka Disney Plus TV show will be canceled after season 2, but in truth, it's likely it was never going to happen anyway. There's a Basco pushing a bunch of malarkey with this one. Watch out, guys. Jeremy or Ryan might be taking your spot next week. It ain't dead on Disney Plus. Ah, man. Yeah, the ratings say otherwise, buddy. Rumors swirl that Ahsoka Disney Plus TV show will be canceled after season 2, but in truth, it's likely it was never going to happen anywhere. Rosario Dawson brought Anakin Skywalker's Padawan Ahsoka Tano to live action in The Mandalorian season 2, which was the best Disney show, Star Wars, in my opinion. She says it ain't dead on Disney Plus. What's up, Jelly Z's? What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like. Appreciate it, man. So Mandalorian season 2, nobody was particularly surprised when she returned as the star of her own show, because everybody freaked out on that episode, which was a pretty decent episode, right? Ahsoka season 2 is now expected to begin filming in April next year. New rumors from the industry insider Daniel Rickman suggest Lucasfilm is planning Ahsoka season 2 to be a fitting conclusion to the show. Now, let's admit it, guys. Ahsoka was not that great and did not have a lot of viewership either. Myself, as a hardcore Rebels fan, I didn't like what they did with the characters. I didn't. Shifty comes in with they're in a holding pattern. We still have several things announced. They probably don't want to reveal anything else, as it will likely tie into Heir of the Empire or the new films. Well, about that, it's interesting what Filoni said. Could be all smoke screens too, but anyways, I just find it very interesting. Rumors of Ahsoka's potential cancellation have sparked concern, but we don't think Ahsoka season 3 was ever on the cards anyway. So Ahsoka's cancellation rumors probably don't mean a change of direction for Star Wars. I don't think so, because they've made it clear that this is a whole different world right now, right? they're definitely. I don't think we're gonna see them in that era, see her in the Heir to the Empire. That's for sure, because technically she shouldn't be in that anyway. Ahsoka required too much backstory knowledge coming in. A lot of people didn't watch the cartoons. True. Last year, a Star Wars Celebration, Lucasfilm announced 3 upcoming Star Wars movies. The most intriguing of these was the projects by George Lucas' protege Dave Filoni, which was intended to wrap up the ongoing story of the Mandalorian era. The end of Ahsoka was clearly a major step on the road to this destination, with Lars Mikkelsen's Grand Admiral Thrawn returning to the main Star Wars galaxy. Yeah, Thrawn. Plans have changed a little since then. The Mandalorian Season 4 morphing into Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, but that still seems to be the destination. And this was what's interesting. This quote right here, Shift, there's no possible world in the entire multiverse where Filoni wouldn't bring Ahsoka back to the main galaxy for his movie. So he has her like an ace in the sleeve. Do we want to see her in the Heir into the Empire? Shifty, do you want to see her in Heir to the Empire? I tell you who I want to see in the Heir into the Empire. I want to see Luke. I want to see the people that really supposed to be there. Bring me Mara Jade. Do something that's, that we love. What's up, DQ? Thank you for being here, man. I still think they're going to time reset. If they time reset, they admit that they're wrong with the sequel trilogy. You think as long as Kathleen Kennedy's there, man, I don't think they will. Yes, I want Ahsoka in it. Okay. No Mara? Why not? It's going to be, she's going to take Mara's place, Luke? Huh? That's what you think? Would be forced at this point. Yeah, you're right. It would be forced at this point. Would be forced. Yeah. So Filoni worked with George Lucas himself when he created Ahsoka Tano, and his love for the character has become something of a running joke in the fandom. He went so far as to create the world between worlds as a way to having Ahsoka die at Vader's hands in Star Wars Rebels, Ahsoka Season 1. I love that scene. That was like that was like a holy crap moment when I watched that episode where she says, see, these are the things that I like that are memorable. That scene where he wants to avenge Anakin, and Darth Vader goes, revenge is not the Jedi way. And she goes, I am no Jedi. That was awesome. I found that to be a pivotal moment for me as a fan. Disney just throw in the towel. Oh. I was just chatting with Shifty about that on X. I said, honestly, if Disney Plus were to like unplug, I would not care. I would truly not care. No towel throwing. They're not Martha Hart at the 99th Survivor Series. Oh my gosh. So our take on Ahsoka Season 3, Ahsoka Season 2 was always going to be an ending. Yeah. And this dude right here, Balin Skull, awesome dude, passed away. Curious what they're going to do. Are they going to recast him? For sure. But I don't know. Jason, you watched the Ahsoka series, didn't you?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Which one? Ahsoka? Yeah, I saw that one. I saw the Ahsoka.
Did you like it? There you go. See, it's never a solid. Yeah, I liked it. No,
I was expecting more, but it was better. It was better than some we had, but I like
better than
the guy who died. What's his name? The
Balin Skull.
Yeah, now I like
his actor name, Stevenson.
Yeah, I liked his character. I mean, it sort of left me as like. Problem is, it's like, how long? What was that? 2 years? A year and a half ago? That series was.
Yeah, about.
So the continuation is going to be. They haven't mentioned when Ahsoka 2 or season 2 is going to be out, or I
It
mean,
starts filming
it
in
might
April.
be. It's coming
So
out in
it's
April
no,
or
it's
work.
filming in April. They
Oh,
haven't filmed it
filming,
yet.
filming. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I said it, but it's like 3-4 years before we actually see. You know, I got
exactly.
It sucks because I have to go back and watch the thing over again because I forgot about half of it by then. You know.
Yeah.
And nothing
Because
ties in with nothing. You know, this what is this thing they got coming out in December? I don't even have Disney Plus, so I won't be able to watch it till if I ever get. What's this thing coming out? The Skeleton Crew or something?
yeah, that's for kids. I'm gonna watch it because
Yeah,
I like the feel of the whole 80s and
yeah, but it
80s
doesn't.
future Star Wars type thing.
But
But
it doesn't tie in with anything. More like, I guess it won't. I don't know. I
well, we
don't
don't
know.
know. We're gonna watch it, right? It
Yeah.
probably is gonna tie in with something probably having to do
Well,
with what
I probably
Andor. I
will
don't know.
watch it.
Shifty
I'll
would
probably
know more
watch.
than I did.
Disney Plus has something. Well, it's got commercials, but they're running thing for 99 cents for a whole year for a month. So I probably get that. It can't be. You can't. I mean, $1 a month. You can't beat that. Even though it has
Yeah,
ads in it. I may do that because I canceled last year because they jacked the price up. I was like, no, I ain't done. So I think with
right.
that and Hulu, you get it for like $2 or something. I was like, okay.
I see a bunch of I see a bunch of specials like on American channels that you can get Hulu for $1, Disney for $1, and
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
yeah.
do that because there's a few
Let's be.
things I want to. There's a few things I want to see,
Mm-hmm.
like the Alien movie. I want to see the new Alien movie. So
Romulus, yeah, I really liked it. I really liked
it's
it.
on Hulu. So
Yeah,
that's the only way you can see it. And then new
mm-hmm.
Planet of the Apes movie. I want to see that. That's on Hulu.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. And see, I
It
hadn't
was
seen
decent.
that Shogun, all that Shogun and all them. I hadn't seen it.
Oh,
And
you
they
gotta
got the
watch
Alien.
Shogun, man.
I hadn't seen it. I want to see that. And
Yeah,
they got the Alien Earth movie coming, or a show, or whatever it's
yeah,
called. The
show.
Alien.
That's right.
So I mean, for $1, I can handle that. Handle little ads.
Shifty
But
says they won't scale back because they can't sell new merch. If Hasbro wants to stick in on the toys, they'll want new
yeah.
shows. If Disney wants to sell the license to someone new, they need new shows. August 2023 was season 1. Yeah, 2023.
Wait till this Moana movie come. I've heard that this movie is bad. It's not.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard the same too. Actually, that it
it was a television
well
show.
received.
Well, it was a television show. So they basically made a television show, a movie, and well, just imagine like The Mandalorian. If you took season 1.
Well, that's what it was. That's what it was, right? It was supposed
to
be. It was supposed to be a season 4, 5, right? And they decided just to make a movie out of it.
They made a movie out of it, and there's like supposedly a couple of main YouTubers because I was watching them comment. The big dogs get to see it first, and they're like, they're talking about stuff that they don't even show and doesn't make sense. And supposedly there's not even a villain in the movie. I guess So it's like it is supposedly. They like kids watched it and like kids said it was like maybe get 5 out of 10. So and Moana was the first movie was it was really good for an animated film.
Yeah,
really good film. So it's gonna be Disney's just trying to throw whatever they can go up against the wall. I'm sort of scared on some of their movies of late.
like you have the animation Star Wars series that were pretty good, like the Visions and Tales of the Jedi. Well, I preferred the Tales series more over Visions. Yeah, Visions had 1 or 2 that were pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
It's great to see different studios do their interpretation of the Star Wars universe.
I think they're doing another Vision. I think they're doing another Visions. I think I saw.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You never know. Disney announces something this week and next week it's canceled. So
that's the thing, right? With this whole saying that they're canceling Ahsoka after season 2, they're ending it. They probably didn't have any plan. Well, if it was well received of season 1, then wouldn't have been a question of them possibly going 2 or 3 seasons. But it wasn't. It was really criticized. But let's be honest. Instead of giving us this live action, it's fine that the animation part sticks around on Disney Plus. That's fine.
Yeah.
But live action, the money's in the theater, right?
Yeah,
so the fact they're canceling these shows, they had Skeleton Crew already in the row. Remember, they were supposed to have what was it called? Oh my God, Rogue Squadron.
That got canceled because Gina Carano. Yeah, that got canceled because of that. Oh no, that was
you're talking about the other one. That was I
How do you
forgot
feel
what the other
about-
series was called, but it was
Yeah.
something of Republic or something, or like
Yeah.
that was Gina Carano was supposed to have her own show.
Yeah,
on there
that was
when it
the
canceled.
Rangers of the
Yeah.
Republic or something like yeah.
Rangers of the Republic. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. And we got my cousin Fletcher in the house. What's up, Fletch?
What's up, Primo?
We're all good,
going
man.
on,
Good.
man? What's going
You
on?
can make it.
What's up, man?
I think the Ray movie got canceled too, right? Because I heard
The Ray movie got
haven't been up
canceled.
on-
Ray movie got canceled. It got brought in, canceled, brought back, and canceled again. So,
Man.
no loss.
Yeah. no,
It
no,
got-
it's like
Got run over and then backed up. and-
yeah, pretty much.
Man.
But
that was
Crazy.
but talking about Gina Carano, did you hear what happened? Like what that they on the publication, right? The encyclopedia, the Star Wars encyclopedia.
Oh yeah. I
You hear
saw
about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on it. Her character
yeah,
is in
she's
it.
official. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's official. Yeah.
So
Nice little lawsuit.
wow, you know what?
I
It's
hope
not
she
going well
wraps
for
up- I
Disney
hope
on
she-
that one.
I hope she
So
wins big. I hope she wins
so
big.
do I, man. You know what?
Bob Iger needs to be kicked in the ass when he leaves. I mean, he's just him and Kathleen
Right.
Kennedy. He just
Yeah. So Gina Carano returns to Star Wars lore.
Mm.
So yeah, so
Nice.
this is where is it? It was like here it is. So she's in the DK Star Wars Encyclopedia
should be.
book.
Yeah.
She
Should be.
should
Yeah.
be.
Man,
She
I
should be.
loved her. I loved her in that show. Like when I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
her, I didn't know who she was, and it was actually my wife that said, "Yeah, she was in Fast and the Furious too." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah.
And then I didn't know when I rewatched freaking Deadpool
Yeah.
that she
in
was
that.
she was in that too, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy crap!"
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that Rangers of the Republic? That would have been a good show, probably.
Yeah,
That probably been a show
Oh.
we would enjoy.
yeah,
Oh heck yeah.
It would have been something we would enjoy.
yeah.
But
Rangers of
no.
the Republic.
It would probably been really good with her and a couple of them
Mhm.
other guys. What's his name? It passed. What passed? I mean, it would have been a good show, I believe. And you
Yeah,
probably
man.
could have thrown the Mandalorian in there every so often. It would have. He wouldn't even had to have him in there. But it just.
No.
I think she would have
No.
took the helm of that show.
The bad thing is that they technically Mandalorian was supposed to be Boba Fett, in my opinion.
Yes. Had to be.
But they came out with the Mandalorian, then they came out with the Book of Boba Fett. That we all know how that
Yeah.
went. Man.
And
But,
that should have worked. Should have worked. I mean, you had Robert Rodriguez come in, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. And you remember how excited we were when we heard that Robert Rodriguez was doing something with Boba Fett
yeah.
and Mandalorian. We were.
Yeah.
I mean, guns blazing.
Excited.
We were like, oh my gosh, this is going. It's basically a mariachi in space. This is gonna be great. Oh man. And
That would have been funny. You hear like
Such a
mariachi
wasted
swings.
property.
right.
Disney
you have-
just wasted
Go
that
ahead.
property so bad. They have wasted it. It just I just feel if some other studio would have had it, they could have been. It just could have been so much better. I don't know. It just feel like they
Yeah.
like the old Republic. Even if they're scared to make a live action, make a damn animated series of it. I mean, God, how
Right.
hard it would make an animated series of the old Republic. Just test it and then watch the ratings. Okay, we need to make a live action now.
no,
they
it's
like-
good. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Slow
It
car
was-
chases, man. That was.
Shifty goes, Book of Boba Fett was fine outside the tech kids. The slow
Yeah,
car
yeah.
chase and the Hasbro forcing Grogu
Yeah.
back into the
Yeah.
that was their mess up, man.
That was
Major mess up.
crazy.
That was their
Yeah.
major mess up with the
With
whole
the funky Vespas. Come on, bro.
Power
Yeah.
Rangers, man, all the way.
Power Rangers. No, but that's the thing. Power Rangers did it better. That's when you're like looking at something and you're like mocking it, and you're like, are you kidding? At least Power Rangers had explosions in the background. You just got one guy like twisting. Remember when he did the
Well,
little twist?
twisting with the
That's
gun.
when the twist, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
Hey,
like,
man.
come on, man.
That was a sexy
It's
twist.
like, yeah, it's like
Girls
it's
dig
like we
that.
just John Woo the heck out of this, you know.
Mhm.
That
There was way too many flashbacks.
way
in
too
that,
much.
way too many. All those back to tank dreams.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like an alley-oop, you know. You're basically saying it would have been so easy. You have so much
Mhm.
material, you know. It's like
Not,
all you have
not
to do.
Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen
Oh,
Kennedy
no,
said we don't have
there's
enough
no-
material.
yeah. there's not enough material. There's not enough
That's what
books,
Kathleen said.
right?
Source material. Yeah, right.
There's no
Yep, we
There
got
isn't
source.
source
nothing, man.
material. Oh my
We're making it
gosh.
up
Oh
at
my
the seams.
gosh.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is that woman's still there because she got some serious dirt on somebody.
I
Or
tell
many
you,
people.
for sure.
what they need to do is redo what's that movie with the Bonnie and Clyde? They need to have Bob Iger and her like going off the cliff.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
Thelma and Louise?
Thelma
Yeah,
and
Thelma and
Louise.
Louise, just freaking right off the damn
Oh,
cliff,
yeah.
both of them together,
That's
holding
funny.
hands.
I can see Bob Iger like coming. It's like, it's me, B. You know.
Right off the cliff.
Oh,
man.
right on JC
Say
and
Kevin
Beyonce.
Feige. I'll keep Kevin
That's-
Feige, but them two
Oh
need to
man.
It's like,
Shifty says, I want a season 2 or a Fennec, Sean, and Chris Chris, I can't say that. The big furry Chewbacca type character.
yeah.
Wookie there. Chris, no hablo bien.
No,
That
but
would
see,
be cool.
Shifty could write probably a better episode than these fools have been writing, because you already know what you want. You already have a set, characters that you're gonna want to see, and they can't even do that.
Well, Shifty is talented, so you could probably pull it off.
Yeah,
His
that's what I'm
taste in
saying.
certain shows, are questionable, but everybody has taste for. Everybody has the right to their own opinion.
He's watching this show right now. You can't really say that.
True.
Oh damn, man!
Damn,
Where's
Fletch
that?
came at me. You say it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I just dropped one viewer. Maybe it's him. No, I'm kidding.
That's
Bring
the one doubt vote.
bring back Machete Danny Trejo. Yeah, man, that was too. That was a waste of a character too.
So many wasted characters.
Yeah,
They're just like, you could have so much you could do.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. True, I agree.
Yeah.
Unless if it's family. She-Hulk was nearly halfway decent. See, this is the part when I'm saying She-Hulk was nearly halfway decent.
Phantom Zone. Do you still have them Phantom Zones?
No, I don't have. I didn't have the Phantom Zones.
Okay, but I did.
Yeah.
I did hear some people that really liked parts of what She-Hulk was trying to do.
Yeah.
So I guess if you feel that, because it's like our fandom is wide, you know what I mean, and that's why I think it's always cool what you do here, Gasco, because really you have on most of the time not the echo chamber, folks, but
Thank
you
you,
got
man.
people that like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some people that like, there's sometimes some like little obscure Japanese animation that I kind of like and my friends like, and I'm like, wait a minute, but you're like, hey, there's things for everybody.
Mhm.
And if you like She-Hulk and certain parts of She-Hulk that he like, I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, he loved the twerking part apparently.
Yeah, well, that's perfect. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's a little bit for everybody, but it's just they didn't have enough to kind of capture that. And I think they just, because they were all over the place, because if you're just going to have She-Hulk being a little bit wild and wacky, that's a whole different show, but they had like sparseness of it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's right off the beginning, right? Going back,
right.
What you're saying right off the beginning where, she was able to control it. She was able to change and go back and, was kind of ridiculing the Hulk banner. And right off the bat, people were like, that's it. They're doing it. They're doing it again.
Do you think they'll have her in Daredevil? I mean, since Daredevil, Daredevil.
No.
I don't know. Hey, they removed
they had that
her.
little pound section there, in that one episode.
No, but they removed her. What's up, DJ? They removed her from the banner, the Marvel banner,
official banner,
the official banner, and they put Deadpool on it because her and Ryan Reynolds had beef because apparently there was supposed to be a cameo with her. Or she wanted to be in there or something?
She wanted to be in, and so she wanted to be in like Deadpool, but she made a joke. She made a joke that people thought was real, and then the media picked up on it, and Ryan Reynolds was mad because it's like, this was never a thing. She's just joking, but she made it sound real. The fact that she didn't go and say, oh, it's just a joke, guys. Now he was ticked off at that because...
in her defense, though, that would have been... made sense for her to cameo because they both break the fourth wall all the time. You could have had a scene where they both look back at the camera kind of thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, she broke the fourth wall. She hit the
But
stud
see,
in the middle of the wall.
it was a joke, but not really a joke because she wanted a way in, kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's talking about season two, right?
About what we're talking about?
They're talking about doing season 2 now.
Of She-Hulk?
She-Hulk?
It's back into the talks.
But on freeform,
to course correct.
Freeform.
Lifetime, Hallmark,
Lifetime or something.
Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi. Is to be or not to be? That is the question.
50 says Daredevil is too dark for She-Hulk. Yeah. I
Hold
think it would
on,
be a
is
mistake.
that some kind of racial joke?
I think Daredevil is
not dark, more raunchy than
That's
She-Hulk.
dark.
Yeah.
You know what? They should have her do the walk of shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see a scene and she's just walking out with her high heels holding them.
You know, as much as we talk bad about She-Hulk, the show had potential.
Yeah.
They tripped over on some key parts that just made everything else bad. Like if they went with the whole courtroom drama / funny thing, it would have worked.
Yeah.
But the story was all over the place.
Yep.
The way they just dismissed Bruce Banner, his trouble that he had to go through, that was the biggest, slap in the face, I think, to not just fans, but I think if you want to get like red pill, blue pill, which I think is stupid, but a lot of men feel like women disregard men's feelings all the time. So that was basically an example of men feelings and things that they go through being disregarded.
Right.
So I think where a lot of the male audience got rubbed the wrong way that way,
Right.
Absolutely.
No, it makes sense. Well, it's kind of what you were saying, guys. Because at the beginning, you were kind of like, that was one show. Her learning her powers, that was almost like a vein of one show. Her in the courtroom, that was a completely different show. And then when she was trying to fight this whole, men's group type deal, that was a completely different. I mean, that's when it like totally went off the rails. So it's almost like you could have had one or the other. You couldn't have 3 shows together in one time.
I wish they would have made each episode be individualized. Like
That
you have a client, some kind of superhero or wannabe superhero client that messes up, and she has to defend them. Like by the end of the episode, you saw like a crime, a law,
like Matlock, Perry Mason,
courtroom,
Law and Order, She-Hulk edition.
But funny, but poke fun at it, But,
or like almost like a She-Hulk court what if, right? Like where it's like if you have a what if and then she's representing all these quirky characters, because they hinted at it when she was representing the guy that makes the costumes, right? You're like, oh, okay, well, let's look at things that would happen in the hero world. Wasn't there, remember you guys, there was a show that was like a Marvel show, I think, that dealt with and it had the guy from I think Community and stuff, and it was all about them being like the law firm or the PR persons for Marvel characters. Remember?
I don't remember that.
But that was a while ago.
That's what they're twisting in for Wonder Man. Something similar to that.
So I think that's what they're doing. Something similar to that. Yeah. But hey, the last trailer of Wonder Man looked a little bit like, oh snaps! It actually looks pretty good.
I'm curious about that show. I don't know much about the character.
Me neither.
I like the actress, so I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm just it's gonna be one of those like going blind, and whatever I get is whatever I get. I'm not gonna try to research it. I'm just going to go in blind with this one and see what they give me.
Right.
Let's see what the Shifty's saying here. It says apparently Brie and had beef with Ryan too. Yeah, I heard that as well. If you go back and watch the scene with Banner, what she was saying was she could control her anger better than him because she had to deal with it most of her life. Exactly. She got used to it. Yeah. Because men don't have to do that, right? Banner only had to deal, especially nowadays. Banner only had to deal with it once he got zapped.
Yeah, but her anger is if he gets mad, he kills people.
Right.
A little more serious,
Right.
Yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing, right? Because it was Professor Banner, right? That's the one we had.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a regular Hulk.
Yeah. Smart Hulk, whatever you call it.
Yeah, exactly. So if we would have seen him like, where he lost control.
Yeah.
Which one was that with when Iron Man had to use the Hulkbuster?
That was Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
Age of Ultron, right?
Yeah.
For example, that showed its
that
real
was the last time
rage.
That was the last time. That's why he like fully lost control.
Yeah, yeah, because then he
went
took
out of
the
space.
ship and then we got Ragnarok.
And still no Beta Ray Bill. I was so mad.
I heard it much thinking about making a special on that one. Beta Ray.
We'll see.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
So Flesh jumped in right at the end of the segment where I was talking about Star Wars shows being dead now on Disney Plus, with the announcing that Ahsoka's only going to be 2 seasons. We got Skeleton Crew, and then there's nothing else down the
Andor
pipe.
2.
And Andor 2.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I care about, the Andor 2, honestly.
Yeah.
So I was saying earlier that for me, it's a great thing that if they stop doing these live action shows on Disney Plus, viewership is down. I'd rather they focus on giving us great theater, and that's where the money's at.
I always say, if you're going to do live action, do the specials. Do an hour-long special.
Yes.
Introduce a new storyline or a character. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. And you can introduce it with like one famous actor and like an unusual role. It's kind of stuff they used to do, man.
Yeah, we got Visions.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Visions is coming out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm talking more live action than
yeah.
I want more shows than lousy movies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, heard it both ways. You can say Shifty. I heard it both ways, the right way and then yours, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, just give me good. I don't care what you give me. Just give me good quality stuff,
man.
Yeah, that's the key.
There's great shows out there right now.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I can't say, oh, well, just like, the whole industry is bad. No, because there's good shows out there.
Great shows.
Right.
Whether you want animation or you want live action, there's good stuff out there.
Yeah. I'm not big into the anime right now. The only thing I'm watching on the anime right now is I'm catching up on Demon Slayer.
Okay, cool.
I'm on season 1.
I don't like Demon. I know a lot of people love it. And I hate the main character so much because the problem I had with Deku and My Hero is that he cries so much at the beginning. I just hate the whininess. Like, oh my god. Like, oh, my sister turned into a demon. She can't trust the sun. Oh, my sister this. We put you in my little basket and run around. cry.
Let me shove that bamboo stick in her mouth.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
I'm in the middle of a fight. I got tears from my eye.
Well, that's kind of like a Japanese trope, they do.
I'm going to talk about that shit. I'm going to talk about that.
Deku did it a lot in My Hero. It's just, it's a common thing.
You
feel
like My
bad
Hero
now
Academia?
That it's over?
My Hero Academia, watch that?
Yeah. You can't tell by the posters behind me.
I can't tell the posters.
That's Bakuto and Deku behind me.
Oh, I don't know the characters. I just know because my daughter,
I got
Todoroki
over here.
That anime.
That's what Todoroki over here. Yeah.
I started watching on Netflix the remake of Ranma and a half.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw they did it. Yeah. I
watched the OG.
Hey, Dan to Dan is amazing.
That's crazy.
Dan to Dan. Oh, dude, the first episode I was like, this is some weird P. Diddy stuff. Yeah. But episode 7, I was like, I had a tear rolling on my episode 7. That show was so good. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Shifty goes, Geisker, did you see this week's Yellowstone? Holy crap. Holy crap is right, my friend.
What?
That show is, I don't know. Shifty, have you watched Yellowstone? Shifty. Fletch. Did you watch?
No, I'm waiting to watch it with my wife because we're big Yellowstone fans and we haven't had a chance to watch the show together.
I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm not going to give you any spoilers.
No, it's cool. Yeah.
But this last episode, how it ended was like, whew. And remember, there's no Kevin Costner anymore, right?
Right.
He decided to leave the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, no spoilers. I'm not going to say anything. All I'm saying is, holy crap, that show was amazing. Last episode of Lioness. You guys watched it?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's such a great show.
Dude, she is tough. There's no way I'm walking around that long.
There's people calling her a Mary Sue. I kind of get it, but you know what? The story is great. The characters are amazing. The her husband needs to get an award, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. The Lioness we got this season, she getting on my nerves so much. God, she needs to.
So they got a different girl this time, right?
We got the one from the first season. That's
okay.
And they got a new one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the one thing for me for the first season of Lioness, it was the girl. To me, it was like Oh, because she had her moments and then she didn't, and it was like a little bit all over the place, and I was okay.
Yes.
But then all the side characters, I mean, the crew was like, oh man,
well, they get more into the crew.
They get more, So okay, that's good.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That team they have this year,
yeah,
and how the stories developing.
They brought some new guys in. Yeah,
it's better than the first season.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Two cups, some of my favorite guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god. Hold on. I skipped some of
I gotta run. I gotta help the wife. The wife called me to help
no
her
problem.
with
Yeah,
guys.
You cannot. You got to help the Cuban wife, man.
Yeah. Guys, have a safe one, guys.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
That's why I'm late. I got off work and running around getting stuff, and it was a bad. It wasn't an accident. I found out it was a shooting that happened.
Oh man!
Oh wow!
Yeah, two guys, two truck drivers apparently got in an accident, and they got out and started shooting at each other.
That's how you do.
Yeah. So I got home. I'm smoking a turkey, so I had to get that all started and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
I know the stores are crazy right now.
Yeah, I had to. Gosh,
man,
we up here watched the videos of the camera feeds for the Black Friday sales. People go to the stores.
It's not that bad anymore.
Yeah, because everybody gets it online now.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s,
that was crazy. Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was crazy.
Fighting.
Yes,
I'll never forget. I think I was like maybe 15. It was when the Game Boy Advance came out that first year. I remember my mom had me and my cousin go stand by the case, and back then they didn't because now they have they give you numbers or tickets, whatever. Back then it was a free for all. They would cut the thing, and it was a free for all. I watched these two middle-aged ladies. I'm 15 at the time. On the floor, side by side, throwing haymakers at each other over a Game Boy.
Round one.
Yeah. Gotta love capitalism.
David comes in with
like fatality.
Yeah, for a Game Boy Advance.
David comes in with again. The trust in Star Wars is gone. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no.
It could get another $1 billion. It could be buried. It's uncertain. The ending was amazing. So was the autopsy scene. Yes, it was. It was great, man. It was great. All the MCU shows suck except for Loki and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. WandaVision was all right. Now, you know what? MCU shows as well. Like they're stopping them after we have MCU coming out shows. Nothing. Ironheart.
Yeah, Ironheart, Wonder Man.
Ironheart, Wonder Man.
Yeah, Ironheart, Wonder Man. No, they got
a couple animation shows.
Yeah,
but besides animation, I'm talking live action.
I think they were thinking about doing something with Moon Knight again. Oh, and now the Young Avengers are gonna be
a show.
Yeah, so the Young Avengers instead of the movie Young Avengers, now that's gonna be into a TV show.
I think that'd be better.
Okay.
And I think they're called the Champions now. Wow. So they're gonna change that from Young Avengers into Champions or something.
All right, interesting. Yeah. Thank you for that. 411 there.
411.
Falcon. Yeah, Falcon. Eyes of Wakanda. Yeah, true. Eyes of Wakanda.
Yeah. That's animation.
That's animation.
Yeah. It's Champions. Yeah.
The Champions.
Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil.
Oh no, Vision Quest.
Vision Quest
is almost wrapping up filming right now in Germany, I think.
So MCU is still doing it.
Yeah.
Star Wars is gonna slow down because they gotta rethink their whole cinematic.
Right.
Mandalorian and Grogu is probably gonna make money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's been since 2019. No Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it has to do something horribly wrong to not make money, and I don't see Favreau doing something horribly wrong. And he did some stuff, but that has to make money.
Yeah, you know what's not going to make money?
We know that
got pulled into reshoots yet again.
Yes.
We're 2 months out, 3 months out, and we're getting reshoots again.
Yeah, well, it's not sure if it's reshoots or re-editing. It was not clear.
Yeah.
But man, the cost of this movie is gonna. It was what, 350 million at one point.
Yeah, it was
now it's gonna. That was after the first or second. No,
it's gonna be like 400 million a freaking by the time this thing is done with.
Yeah, forget it. They're not. This movie's not gonna be profitable.
Well, no, it's already at 400.
We already said it's gonna be a scapegoat. It's a sacrificial lamb, to try to bring things back around. So it's got a lot riding on it. I will say that.
Yeah.
No, long as the audience receives it well, that's the only thing that matters. Don't know what the box office numbers on this. Look at how the audience receives it. So that's how I'm going to judge this one, because we know it's not going to make money just because they spent way too much on this movie.
It's going to make. How much do you think it's going to make?
How much?
Yeah, because we were talking about this earlier on Espanol. And I think as Paulie was saying, I think it's going to make 200. And I think for sure it's got to make more than 200, because it's, I think it's going to be Black History Month. The whole family is going to be like, we got to go see, Captain America. And so I think it's got to make at least more than 200.
It's going to make, I think it's going to make domestically, you're talking about, right?
Right. Domestic.
Okay, domestically, I think it's going to be around 250 domestically. I think worldwide, I think worldwide would probably get hit. We'll probably hit 800.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say 700-800.
Yeah, 700 or 800. Yeah,
that's the good thing is there's nothing really around it that time,
right,
to compete with it. So that's
What was the last MCU movie?
Oh, the last MCU movie
wasn't it Quantumania?
No, it was Marvels, wasn't it?
No.
The Marvels, yes.
Wasn't the Marvels?
I think it was the Marvels.
I believe it was.
I think you're right.
If you don't count Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
Deadpool, technically,
that was Fox. Yeah.
Technically, it was MCU,
but not.
It was more of a Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a Fox. If you don't count it, I think it's got to be the Marvels. Yeah.
Connected is the Marvels.
Right. Connected to all this is the Marvels.
It's Marvels. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because Deadpool and Wolverine was in the backseas of the TVA, so it wasn't even in that timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it says Brave New World possibly undergoing more changes after the third round of test screenings. It really does seem like Marvel Studios struggling to get Captain America: A New Brave New World in place. They're happy with, or at least a place they feel general audience will be happy with. According to insider Daniel Richmond, a third round of test screening for the movie recently took place, and yet again, the feedback was mostly negative. Richmond believes that more changes will now be required, or Marvel may have already taken care of the necessary additional photography. Reports that the fourth Cap adventure was set to undergo more reshoots were recently confirmed when star Anthony Mackie was spotted shooting new scenes for the movie in LA. There were speculation that these might simply have been a few minor pickups, but it's starting to sound like they may have been more extensive. Wow.
Yeah, I saw some of those because they didn't look that. It was just kind of like him on like a field and one him like on the street in LA. So, I mean, you could be waiting for effects on it because he was playing, but I don't know. Some people are saying that they're trying to see who they can get into this, like maybe try to bring back Steve, maybe trying to do Ruffalo or anything like that too.
Really?
Yeah, to kind of get into the back end of it, of saying, okay, because most of the times, I mean, even Captain Marvel, the reason that made so much money because it was sandwiched in between the two. So and
you had to watch it to get connection,
right? So maybe I think what they might be trying to do is say you're going to have to watch this to get X, right? I don't know how
have to get back to,
right? Yeah. But
they have to get back to the whole formula of how these are intricate with each other because they dropped that ball with Phase 4 terribly.
Oh, completely.
Yeah. No, but but you were saying something interesting. We'll probably get what old man Captain America, old man Steve.
If we get that, I mean, right now, if I was them, I would put Deadpool and Wolverine in it. You know, that to me, myself, would think, I mean, come on, DJ. So if they bring, you know, Deadpool or Wolverine or something, or even Wolverine at the end, and tying into, you know, hints of X-Men, now you got a whole new people that are going, hold up, right?
Yeah,
I don't think Feige said that there's going to be hints of X-Men in the upcoming movies.
Right.
Well, we know. Supposedly the Celestials made of adamantium, so that's one thing.
Right.
I am for.
What's up, Danny?
I don't think Deadpool and Wolverine should be in this one because of the tone of the movie, but bring in some kind of other X-Men, you know, that we at an end credit scene, you know.
Right.
But who would it be?
Right.
Storm. That would make sense with the spy espionage type of.
Well, it'd be cool if they had somebody like Forge or something.
What's her name?
Forge?
Mystique.
Yeah,
Forge,
have
Mystique. Have Mystique, and then have her transform and walk away. That's all you got to do. No words said.
Yeah. You think it's a scroll, but it ends up being Mystique?
Yeah. And you ain't got to show her face if you don't have an actor yet. Just have someone walk away as Mystique. You know,
like a woman just walking away.
Yeah.
Or you see a hand just kind of transform to the blue skin. Everybody know what that means. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Oh, if you got like something like Psylocke and something like that, you know, something like
have someone like close in their circle end up being Mystique, you know, that they didn't even know about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that could work.
So you heard about the last one about Fantastic Four, right? That it's confirmed that it is definitely.
Yeah, it's Nova, right?
Yeah, so it's definitely the girl that's going to be Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I heard Galactica is a big bad in this one.
Yeah, and in that Dr. Doom's in it too.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, but isn't it? I mean, I'm sorry. Wouldn't it have been cool if they just had Fantastic Four with Mole Man, like originally? You know what I mean? Like bring in the Rogues Gallery of Fantastic Four, Stillman, or you know what I mean? Just bring in those old school G's, and you have a whole
montage of them fighting them.
Right? It would be like so awesome.
Yeah,
you know. So.
Yeah, what's up, Danny? Talking about great shows. That's another great shows that's coming to an end. Superman and Lois.
So y'all weren't too happy about the ending, though.
No, I'm starting to agree with Danny. I don't like the way what they're doing to Superman on this. Yeah, he's losing his powers. He's getting the crap beat out of him. We got one more episode, which is the finale next week. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's happening.
The dark side looked pretty good.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Doomsday
looks great.
Doomsday,
especially after this episode, like he even looks more like Doomsday.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, they did better than Zack Snyder Doomsday. So I was like, on the budget, I mean, they're doing great stuff with their budget they have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, but I could tell that it's running down the budget because there's like a training scene with the kids that was really dry. It was like just running back and forth.
Each of they cut corners at.
So I was like, oh, okay. And then you see Doomsday, you're like, that's where it went.
That's where the money went.
That's where the money went. Yeah. But I get it, Danny. I get it exactly. He says, if Lex stole the suit, why aren't they talking to Clark and the boys about weaknesses of the suit? Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. Why wouldn't they help train the boys? Makes no sense. You're absolutely right. I didn't think of it that way. You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Krypton did a decent Doomsday also on a small budget. I never watched Krypton.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I didn't get into Krypton. But like going back to the to what could happen at the end of Superman, Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to do something to where it's like, okay, check it out, and I hope it's not what I think it is, because I think it's gonna something that ties into Thunderbolts, and nobody's talking about Thunderbolts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense because of Bucky and all them.
That's
a connection.
Yeah, that would make sense, but are they gonna do that? That's risky. I think that's risky. If you're going to do that, to me, I feel that's a little bit risky. The only thing that could work if you can bring in Ruffalo as the Hulk and fighting Red Hulk, I guess, because we don't know how the heck
that would be cool.
Yeah, we don't know how he's going to get away from, actually beating Red Hulk.
I hope a scene where he's like, "Hey, I need your help."
He calls
him up and it's like,
yes. He's going to have to go. I mean, hey, okay. Now if we're talking like really outside the box, Sentry can take on Hulk.
That's true. And
you
he's
gonna
in
introduce
Thunderbolts.
Sentry?
I don't think he would bring him in to fight him yet because we haven't been introduced to that character yet.
Right.
You know.
But
yeah, that's because we're getting this movie before Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Imagine you get She-Hulk fighting the Red Hulk.
Well, actually, that actually be kind of cool. Actually.
Yeah, but she comes in. If she comes in and beat Red Hulk, I'm just like,
oh
yeah.
So we haven't.
I mean,
we haven't seen her fight yet. Think about it. Who has she fought?
Who? She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Live action?
Tatiana?
Yeah. Live action.
Tatiana.
That's it.
Yeah.
Messed around a little bit with Bruce. Not even.
Not even. And then
through a rock.
Matt. Through a rock.
He fought with Matt.
Yeah, fought with Matt. Kinda.
So yeah, kinda.
In the
I
sheets
fought
as well.
in two kind of ways. Yeah.
Remember, Betty Ross is in it.
Okay. So yeah. I don't know.
So Red She-Hulk. That's what you're saying. Doesn't she become Red She-Hulk or something? I never followed that series.
Yeah, I think that's getting too deep in the weeds. With all those because I think they're trying to keep it not go too deep with all the whole lore and everything because the average person isn't going to understand all that when he started digging into that. Yeah,
I wasn't a big Hulk. Maybe a couple of issues here and there.
Yeah.
I have the issue where he becomes green again after being gray for so much for a long. You know, I have that issue. That went into reprint actually.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it'd be cool if we saw Mr. Fix It, you know.
Yeah. She'll call Bruce.
It could be,
they worked once. Yeah. In the comic, Betty is Red She-Hulk. See? All right. I thought I heard something. Come stop my daddy.
That's
my gosh. Oh frick, I forgot I was gonna say something else. I completely left my brain about the movie Brave New World.
Oh yeah, about
it was the suit, right? You know that a lot of people were complaining about that picture, right, where he's stopping.
Oh yeah.
The Red Hulk coming in with the that's ridiculous. That's with the shield.
It's supposed to absorb.
Yeah, it's supposed to absorb, and not only that, his suit, I believe, has nanotech now.
Like I said, we saw him. We saw him break the sound barrier, land on the ground, with no. So obviously he got some kind of enhancements on the suits.
And even when he's switching over, like the car is tearing up with the wings and stuff. I mean, that would get on.
I think he got some either Tony Stark technology in it, or he has some Wakandan technology. Yeah.
Well,
my money's more on Wakandan.
Yeah, I think it's more Wakandan because it can't come from the white man. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the white man now. We got Riri. We got Riri.
You got to support the black-owned businesses. You know.
No, well, it came from Wakanda, right? And Falcon and Winter Soldier, it came from Wakanda. So so it only makes sense that it's upgraded from them. I wonder if they're going to be like any nods or talks about
where he got it from,
right? Or the enhancements happened. Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, hold on.
And you ain't got to dwell on it. Just do a quick little scene about it. Hey, I got this. Get the Wakandans to help me out in this one. Upgrades.
Yeah, and I agree with Danny, and I agree with you, DJ, when we were talking about this. I don't know how Fletch feels. I think they ruined it by showing the Red Hulk in the trailers.
I do too.
I think so too.
Yeah. They should have fine. You have Harrison Ford there.
Right.
The fact that we know that's probably what's going to happen, but not show it and wait for the movie to actually see it happen.
Yeah.
There's no longer
they
that
showed
sense
it the first trailer. They showed it. You don't have that wow moment that we had back in the day. Yeah. I want to be surprised in the movie.
A lot of trailers just ruin it. Yeah.
Think of outside the box. How about if they show a new T'Challa?
They won't.
Imagine that.
Now the movie makes a whole lot of money.
Yeah. Imagine that. You get it goes back to Wakanda where he's getting a suit and you see the little kid a little bit older.
Yeah, I mean like maybe 13 now?
15 or something like that.
Well, when did Wakanda Forever take place? That same time now? Because then there's not enough time lapse.
Wakanda Forever. Who knows? They can do a time jump right now from this movie from Wakanda Forever. Yeah, it feels like it was forever already since that movie.
Well, they're still trying to get caught up on the years that don't match with our timeline.
Yeah,
they're still. I think they're still like 2 years ahead of us, like in the future. I think it's like 2028. in that world. So
Jelly says they better bring back the aggressive Hulk back in Avengers Doomsday, not the current Hulk. That's a joke. People want to see Rage Hulk.
Yeah.
His suit is Stark Tech. That's what Danny says.
All right, so let's scratch that idea. But I think that would have made money.
When he accelerates, just like Iron Man. When Stark first put in the red armor to go save the people in the country that the kid kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Iron Man, wasn't that a great movie?
That was a good movie.
The one that started it all.
Started it all. Yeah, not that expensive.
Man, but you know what? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Right.
Who would have thought?
I didn't even go see that in the theater.
I thought I got it on. I think I got it on like Blu-ray or DVD.
Right.
Yeah, me was DVD first.
Yeah.
And one of the most accurate to comic book. Once they start deviating, it's when they started getting a little iffy. You know, stick to the comics, man. They're tried and true.
Well, it was Iron Man, Hulk, then Iron Man,
Captain
2.
America, Thor.
Yeah.
Why no? I think it was Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2,
Right.
then Captain America, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then Thor.
Then Thor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how all those end credit scenes connected to each other.
Yes. That's very much so.
That was
to get.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing they have to get back to doing. I think is start making them connect because it forces you to go see the movie.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but none of that makes.
I want to saw Ant-Man in theaters. But I knew if I didn't think there would be something connected to the next movie, which there was. You had to see it, and you got the darn Civil War trailer preview.
But we never got nothing from Shang-Chi. Remember in Shang-Chi, he comes to stuff, and then we got all snaps, and then nothing.
Yeah, that was a big end credit scene. We got nothing from that.
That was like crazy. It was like, of course he's gonna. Oh, all right, you got Wong. I mean, and you're like, what? So you're like, but nothing come from
nowhere.
It. You're so disappointed.
Yeah,
you
and
see
it just
him in
felt
She-Hulk.
like after that,
you see Wong in She-Hulk. No mention of Shang-Chi. Nothing at all about the rings. Total waste. And honestly, now it's too late.
I don't care.
Shang-Chi, I don't care. If they mention the Shang-Chi 2 movie, I'll be like,
whatever.
And we got another Mandarin connection because you have him in Wonder Man.
That's the third time he's been around.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's like the agent helping, Danny says, what would be a twist that would work if Sam would be gifted a serum made from Isaiah's blood to give him a boost?
Right. That could work.
Yeah. I think Sam's anti the serum though, isn't he? He refuses to take it.
No, he had the serum. He did refuse, I guess, to take it. But I guess what he's saying that if he takes it from Isaiah, meaning it's not from the government, it would be from Isaiah. But I guess how are they controlling Isaiah is the thing, right? Because
same way they did Bucky.
It shows, He's
a sleeper agent.
So basically, it shows that the government was behind all this programming of the agents, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, remember what they did to Isaiah back in the day anyway. All the experiment stuff they did on him. So they know they have him.
He was practically tortured, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So man, it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm going to see it when it comes out in theaters.
Yeah. I'm going to open the night to see it.
Thunderbolts. I like the trailer of Thunderbolts. I actually chuckled and laughed during that trailer.
It looks like a fun time.
Yeah.
I compare it to the Suicide Squad, but I think it might be a little bit better than Suicide Squad. I think
which Suicide Squad? The first one or the second one?
Both of them.
DJ is so forgiving.
I mean, they're the first one's more watchable than the second one.
Yeah, I can't say anything. I don't want to watch both.
But talk about Suicide Squad. That anime Suicide Squad they have is fire.
The one I haven't seen that yet. So the one where the Isekai, Suicide Squad, right? I gotta watch. Okay, I'll go check it out. I'll check it out.
What's that on?
I have no
Max.
clue.
I think it's Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah. Max or Paramount. I can't remember.
I don't have that anymore. If it's on Paramount, I do. But if it's on Max, I don't have that anymore.
Hey, Max is doing $2.99 a month right now for Black Friday.
What? Do they got anything for Mulatto Tuesday?
For 6 months.
For Mulatto Tuesday. Café con leche.
Café con leche.
I think they call that Cyber Monday.
A little bit more for the white folk.
Yes.
Kind of like how US
is Monday, Cyber Monday, like Asian or something? It's supposed to be like, is it like what,
yeah, the tech side of it.
The tech side of it.
Kind of like how Dennis is kind of like how US agent got his term. I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Craven. I think it's gonna be better than any Sony movie.
You know what?
That's
Craven looks
I think
actually
so
good.
Too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. You saw
right that article I sent y'all. The guy was like, "Hey, don't take the other ones in account. This one's better."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's desperation too, man.
But and that's knowing they know that. They're not good. They're not good.
Yeah.
That's the thing, guys. We know other movies were crap, but hey,
ours please don't watch. But please don't watch mine. But we promise. Fingers crossed.
You shall be entertained.
Yeah.
Please,
I know you spent money and we're disappointed, and we know, guys, you made a big long ass video talking about how disappointed you was. We promised this one was going to be good. You know, come check us out.
Trust me. Yeah. Okay.
Trust me. Source. Yeah. Trust me, bro.
Yeah. Max $3 for 6 months. Hulu deep for $4 for a year. Walmart Plus with a Paramount Plus $50 for man. It sounds like a damn auction, man. Max for $55. So
you working for Walmart there? No.
Yeah, man.
You got a discount code. Code Shifty.
Thank you so much, Fletch, for jumping on. DJ, thank you for being here. Thanksgiving Eve. I wish you both the best for Thanksgiving. Stay safe with your families. Fletch, tell the people where they can find you, good sir.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, you can find me Midnight at Espanol. You can also find me at Poly the Latino Slant on Friday. And tomorrow, I believe we're going to be tomorrow morning on channel Indignant Desert Birds on YouTube and the Rumble. We're going to do a show. It's mostly a lot of culture and news and stuff like that from a Catholic perspective. So come check us out.
Nice. Awesome, man. Awesome. And DJ,
what's up, y'all? You find me on my channel, Token Black Guy. You find me here on Wednesday nights, Gascar and the Crew, and Sunday nights with Gascar, Danny, and Rob on Robert Storm's channel. On my channel, check me out. Taking a break just for the holidays, but I will be kicking back things up on the first of the month. So yeah,
you should definitely tape yourself, go live smoking your turkey, man. You'd be surprised how many people.
Yeah, I know.
You'll be surprised how many. Danny gets a lot of people when he does his cooking and his barbecue, man. You'd be surprised how many people tune in.
Here we are
smoking the turkey.
I know, right?
Smoking the turkey.
It's only my second time ever doing it, so I'm still like I'm not a pro at it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You could do like what's the names? The two brothers, and it's like, you know, they start every video like, "We're gonna have a good show for you tonight." You know, you're really like, "Gonna smoke a good turkey for you tonight. Check it out." You know?
Sounds good. And everybody in the chat, Shifty, DQ, Danny, thank you for jumping in while you're hope you're safe, man. Drive safe. We had Jelly Z's, and we also had. Who else do we have?
David
DQ. That was about it. And Fletcher on the panel. And everybody watching on the replay, thank you so much. I will be uploading this video. I didn't have time to set it up on Rumble, but it will be also on Rumble later on today. And thank you so much, guys. And saying that, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe and enjoy your super long weekend.
Peace.
And we are out of here.